Moose here, Outer Banks Realty Group and MooseOBX.com. Hey, look, two flags, whipping in the wind, Oregon Inlet. Two flags means good morning, gale, warning. All right, let's head out. I got to go see what's going on. Let me turn the radio on.
Paralyzing.
Well,
Crippling.
what?
Record-breaking storm comes today!
No. We're not going to have, this is not a record-breaking storm. It's warm enough, it's not sticking. Look at over the trees over there. Look at the snow. You can kind of see it, clouds of it just blowing through the trees. It is very windy. This storm has brought a lot of wind, a lot of snow, but it's all blowing sideways.
And drifting!
Well, sideways.
Oh,
No.
3, 4, 5 feet drifts!
No, it's not doing any of that at all. It is blowing, though. I mean, we might see some drifts if it were a little colder, but I mean, you can look, it's not cold enough to even to stick on the roads. Barely sticking on the hill back there across from First Flight Airport. Here we are. We're at the landing strip at First Flight Airport. You can see the snow. It is whipping around, going sideways against that tree line on the other side of the runway. And if we go over to Wright Memorial, there's some blowing. Yeah, now that's some blowing snow. You
shovel! Drifts back over! Shovel! Drifts! Shovel!
Well, it's no drifting, though. It's not sticking. Wind is blowing. Now, you expect these stoplights, they're old school, they're hanging on wires. You kind of expect them to be blowing in the wind, which they are very nicely. Now, what you might not expect to see is on the newer stoplights, check this out. Check these poles bouncing up and down like crazy. That's nuts right there. I mean, you even got a cop sitting there, Nags Head police officer. Thank you for your service, sir. He's sitting there wondering what's going on. And then look at this. Now, this is not snow on the road on Highway 12.
Blowing and drifting!
Well, it is. You can
see it. 3, 4, 5 feet drifts!
Dunes. They're dunes. Let's go to a more serene shot. How about this? Bodie Island Lighthouse in the snow. Very nice, serene. It's blowing pretty good. A single solitary seagull flying above the lighthouse. Listen, it is pretty, and I am not a fan of snow, but I gotta admit, when you see it, it's cool to watch it come down. What about on the beach? Now, I've seen the beach covered in snow. This particular storm, not gonna happen because as you get closer to the water, it's warmer, but the sand is blowing. You can check
blowing and drifting!
Okay. All right.
3, 4, 5 feet drifts!
Dunes again, not drifts, but yeah, it's blowing all right. Hey, I'm here. You know what I got to do? I mean, I'm right here. I'm at ramp 4, right at Oregon Inlet. Got to ride down. The tide is low enough. I got to go see the ocean pursuit. I mean, I don't know. I, like many others, are fascinated by this shipwreck. I mean, we're in the graveyard of the Atlantic. That includes this beach here where the ocean pursuit is really stuck in the sand. All right, I'm driving up to it. Check it out. Now, this is a little bit lower tide. The ocean is not as stirred up as it could be with the way the winds are blowing in this storm from the direction they're blowing. But check it out. Even at this lower tide, look, the back end of it is getting pounded pretty good and inundated with water. So, there was a point right after this thing shipwrecked that the company said, you know what, we think we're going to try to be able to get it out, but it didn't happen. I'd love to know if they have any plans for that now. I mean, we should check that out. I should do that, I guess. Maybe with somebody with the National Park Service. Maybe I'll investigate that. Maybe I could do an update on the ocean pursuit video I did earlier. But there it is in this particular storm, SNOBX Volume 1, 2021. For us on the Outer Banks, a little dusting of snow. I mean, there were some areas that had some pretty snow on the ground. But I got to tell you, by middle of the day, late in the afternoon, it was gone. Sun came out, wind was blowing around, it evaporated, it melted. So, ocean pursuit, though, still stuck in the sand, still get blowing and drifting sand.
Blowing and drifting!
And, well, I will have to go back and check that out a little later. All right, so there it is. We survived SNOBX Volume 1. Hey, they say we may get another one in a day or two, so I have to watch the weather on that. All right. Moose here, mooseobx.com and the Outer Banks Realty Group. Thanks for watching.